Assalamualaikum. In this video, we are going to solve quadratic equation by completing square method. So I will explain each step or working of this method. The very first thing that we need to know while starting this method that our equation must be in standard form, standard quadratic equation. So that we need to learn what is standard quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. This is our standard quadratic equation. So if we compare the given equation with this standard quadratic equation, so our equation is in standard form. Now the next step of working is that we have to make the coefficient of x square as 1. Here the coefficient of x square is 2, so we have to make it as 1. So how we are going to make it as 1? We'll divide each term of the equation by 2. So we'll write dividing equation by 2. So dividing equation by 2 means we have to divide each term by 2. So this 2 will get cancelled. X square minus 5 by 2x minus 3 by 2, and that is equal to 0. So we have done the first step of working of this completing square method. Now the second step of working is that we have to move the constant term to the other side of the equation. The constant term is that term which variable is not written with it, right? So here 3 by 2 is the constant term, so we'll move 3 by 2 to the other side of the equation. The equation will become x square minus 5 by 2x, and that is equal to 3 by 2. This is the second step of working. So first step of working is that we have to make the coefficient of x square as 1. So this is first step, and the second step is that we have to move the constant term to the other side. Now the third step of working is that we have to multiply the coefficient of x by 1 by 2. What is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is 5 by 2. So what we have to do, we have to multiply the coefficient of x by 5 by 2, and it becomes 5 by 4. Now afterwards, after multiplying the coefficient of x by 5 by 2, we get 5 by 4. Now we have to add up the square of 5 by 4 on both sides, right? Square of 5 by 4 on both sides. So third step is we have to add up square of 5 by 4 on both sides. So we are done with fourth step of working. Now if you see the left hand side of the equation, our square is completed. Okay? So we have completed our square. We'll apply the algebraic identity. So if you see what is the algebraic identity over here, that is the second algebraic identity, which is a minus b whole square. For that we need three terms, minus 2ab plus b square. The second term decides that it is of minus identity, and the first and the last term will give us the values of a and b. And on the right hand side we will solve this equation. 3 by 2 and 5 by 4 whole square means 25 by 16. So what we are going to do next, in the next step of working, so we are going to solve it further. We'll simplify the right hand side. So we get the LCM of 2 and 16 as 16. 8 3 times is 24 plus 25. So we get 49 by 16. Let's move it further. So in the next step, what we are going to do, x minus 5 by 4 whole square, and that is equal to 49 by 16. Now in order to remove the square, we are going to take the square root on both sides. So our step 5 will be taking square root on both sides. So square will get cancelled by its root, and we'll get x minus 5 by 4, and on the right hand side we'll be having 7 by 4. Right? Now after that, since we need just the value of x, so we'll move 5 by 4 to the other side of the equation. So we'll further simplify it. 5 by 4 plus minus 7 by 4. So what we are going to do next, we'll solve it. one by plus sign and the other by minus sign. So here we have to simplify the right hand side. 12 by 4, and that comes out to be 3. And once again we have to simplify it again. Comes out to be minus 2 by 4, and that is minus 1 by 2. So we got two answers. Since it's a second degree equation, quadratic equation, in which the highest power of the variable is 2, so we got two answers. So at the end we have to write down the solution set. So we'll write it in brackets, minus 1 by 2 comma 3 bracket close. So you see, this is the answer. Hope you understand the sum. So these are all the steps of working of completing square method. Thank you so very much.